Iran has asked to play in Mexico, and FIFA, they said no. But there's a little poetry here that's immaculate. I've got a quick update in our continuing World Cup and Iran coverage, and I'm Josh from the Ring of Fire. And, Iran, the country that the United States is currently bombing in an illegal war, has asked FIFA if they could move their World Cup group stage games from Los Angeles and Seattle to Mexico. And FIFA said no. Iran either has to play in the United States, the country actively at war with them, or they don't get to play at all. Gianni Infantino, the most corrupt sports bureaucrat in a field of exceptionally corrupt sports bureaucrats, apparently considered, quote, you should play in the country dropping bombs on you as the reasonable middle ground here. And to be fair to FIFA, and I'm physically pained to be fair to FIFA, there is a genuine logistical and legal nightmare here because, look, if the United States refuses to host the Iranian team, FIFA has to strip the U.S. of host status. They did it in Indonesia for refusing to host Israel, but Infantino can't claim that it's for security or anything like that because he just came out of a meeting with Donald Trump where World Cup security funding got released the day after meeting with him. So the idea that he's operating on principle, it's touching, but it's incorrect. And by the way, we will continue to cover FIFA and the World Cup in ways that the mainstream media will not touch. So do me a favor, a like, a comment, hitting the subscribe or the notification buttons, it all helps. It all matters to us. And in this whole story, though, there's some universe is working itself out correctly irony here. If Iran makes it out of their group, and they're in a group with Belgium, Egypt, and New Zealand, and right now looking at it, Egypt and Iran are the ones that look most likely to advance. Those two countries could meet in the elimination rounds. That is, if Iran gets to play. These elimination rounds would happen in Seattle. And the game that is already scheduled in Seattle is a pride match. Yes, Iran and Egypt, two countries with extremely aggressive anti-LGBTQ laws and anti-LGBTQ track records, potentially playing a World Cup elimination match at a pride event in Seattle while the United States is bombing one of their countries. I could not have predicted or written this. No fiction writer would have had the confidence to turn this into their publisher. I don't know what the universe is doing here, but whatever they are doing, I'm here for it. And look, I feel for some of the players, right? Because we end up holding the players accountable for what their countries are doing. But the players here, they're human beings. And they play for these national teams and they just get caught in these political situations that they didn't create. Representing governments that they may not support. At a tournament hosted by the country dropping bombs on their families. I don't blame Iran one bit if they don't play these games. But this World Cup is going to be unlike anything in the history of international sport. It's going to be absolutely unhinged. Yet, Infantino and FIFA, they're still smiling. They got their money. Trump, he's got his legacy event. His name will forever be linked with the World Cup. And if Iran plays, they might have the honor of playing in a pride game in Seattle. Doesn't it seem like our feeds are getting filled with more and more BS right-wing MAGA content? It's no secret that all these top tech bros are in love with the current regime, so it's no surprise that independent left-leaning media is being squashed by the algorithm. If you like our content and content like us, it doesn't take long to click that thumbs up, share, comment, or subscribe. So please help us keep the truth alive.